as Grote teased earlier, I came up with 3 bold moves that I thought Ryan Poles should make this offseason, right? And I got a lot of feedback on social media. We did this on CHSN, the big pro football show, with David Haugh, your guys' very own.
Our guy.
Ruthie Polinsky's up here a lot as well.
Po.
And I got a lot of feedback, some good, some bad, but should I just get started here, fellas?
Go take it away.
And then let me hear your guys' thoughts after each move.
Of course.
Okay?
Let's do it.
The first one is we're getting out our scissors. You know why we're getting out our scissors?
Uh-oh.
We're cutting somebody.
Snip, snip.
Okay? This guy's guarantees are done. Tremaine Edmunds. I'm not saying I dislike him as a player. I'm not saying he is a bad football player, Tremaine Edmunds. But what Tremaine Edmunds is, 3rd highest paid off-ball linebacker in the National Football League.
Off-ball.
Right? Mm-hmm. He's 37th in overall grade, 55th in coverage grade, 29th in missed tackle percentage, 45th in catch percentage allowed. Everything you look at when I watch his tape, I think he's fine. But is he that much better than a guy you can get for half the price? No. So my thought process here is if you cut him, you can sign a guy that can do his job for less. You're over the cap already. You need some other positions, maybe a little bit more. You still got TJ Edwards, hopefully coming back healthy. So Tremaine Edmunds, Marshall, Grote, getting cut.
You know what? I don't have a problem with it, mainly because I think we saw in some of his absence this season, other guys could be effective.
Mm-hmm.
DeMarco Jackson is actually legit. Watching his film, the guy can play.
And Dennis Allen's defense, he can maneuver some things, and it comes down to 2 things. That position just isn't as important as other positions that the Bears need to address. And if you have that much money tied to it and you can get out from under it, I don't know if it should be a straight cut, a negotiation for a restructure of some kind. I don't know, but it's hard for me to see someone else coming in here at another position not being a boon to this Bears defense. And if Edmunds has to go away to make that happen, I feel like we can live with that.
I agree with that. Like they showed me even Amen Ogbog Bamiga. I know he wasn't always active, but he had a couple of big games.
He had a couple big games.
He really did.
Yeah.
So I do have some trust in Dennis Allen and just the nature of the position not being considered. It's not a premium position. And you DeMarco Jackson, we didn't even mention, and maybe people have just given up on Ruben Hippolyte, and maybe that's even
it's
fair.
1 year.
Yeah, it's 1 year. So if we're
Noah Sewell still?
Noah Sewell is there not?
Obviously
He's hurt,
but
yeah.
he'll be back.
But that's a good example of a guy who made a jump too. Like
Yeah.
he was not great, but I felt like he had been left for dead until this staff came around and we finally started to see something from Noah Sewell. So yeah, I am down with the cut of Tremaine Edmunds, as likable as he is, and as he's a good player, but you can do he's expendable.
Eberflus guy.
Yeah.
This is the one that gets a little bit of hate right here, okay? And I understand it because it's tough for me to say it because I'm a big fan of this player. I enjoy this player. I appreciate him. As a former player, I respect the heck out of him. But, number 2, trade somebody. We're going to trade DJ Moore.
What?
Okay? I love big play DJ. I think he's excellent the way he goes out there and gives everything. I know there's been a lot of speculation on that last play, whatever. This guy did a good job of buying into the system. He is the 13th highest paid wide receiver. He's making $28 million a year. He was 50th in NFL in receiving yards, 26th in TDs, 25th in passer rating when targeted. To me, you can find another receiver that can contribute for a lot less money than what you're paying DJ Moore. And right now, DJ Moore, arguably, you got Rome Odunze, Luther Burden coming on strong. Look at the end of the season. Luther Burden, Colston Loveland, Cole Kmet still under contract. You got all these players. I'm not saying DJ's a bad player. You're over the cap. I think you need help in some other positions. You got some playmakers at wide receiver. You can sign another guy to back Rome and Luther and Colston and these guys up. But DJ, if you trade him, you get off the books. Post June 2nd, you get off the books for his salary. You're probably not going to get much. It's kind of like the Amari Cooper deal. When they traded him, he got like a 4th-round pick, and everybody's like, wait, Amari Cooper with a 4th-round pick? They got away from $20-something million. So, Marshall, Grote, trade DJ Moore. Give me your thoughts.
I'm not as sure about this one. I think for a lot of different reasons, just because of the the way the cap works and what are you really losing, because last I checked, my lasting impression of Ben Johnson's final press conference was they got to catch the football. And DJ Moore is a guy who actually, catches the football. And so that's him as a leader. And I understand he's the highest paid Bear. He was the highest paid Bear this past season. He's scheduled to be the highest paid Bear next season. So I get it. But I think what they need from Caleb Williams, there may be other areas they can address before getting DJ Moore off the roster. Although if they traded him, I would understand it.
Dangling him makes sense. I mean, that does. I mean, it's a logical thing to do. But yeah, I'm going to go along with the idea that DJ Moore is still, and Colston Loveland might be right on his tail, still their best playmaker, big plays in big moments. And unfortunately, part of the equation for me too is Roma Dunze showed me this year that I need to see more from Roma Dunze. That I need that. Maybe he's still going to be really good, and he is expected to be really good considering where he was drafted, like he is supposed to be, but I'm still not completely sure on that. The cap hit is $28.5 million in 26, 27, and 28. So I like why I get the why. I'm not ready to go with DJ Moore on this at this moment.
Yeah, so I understand where you're coming from with your creativity of trying to figure out how to get this team under the cap. I just think DJ Moore is too valuable on this roster at this time.
Yep.